and killed all their whole team.
Dude, I'm letting you know they're gassing you, bro.
Who?
Just letting you know.
Who?
Who?
We didn't hear who you said.
Who am I gonna banish from this match?
Huh?
Bro just said that and left.
Is Alan still in here?
He's still here. He just okay. The
Yo,
fuck?
Alan, bro. We're discussing bans, bro. Come on.
Ooh, pick me,
Alan, bro.
I'll just deafen.
I'll kick him.
Yeah, just move him into a different channel, bro. I don't know.
I moved him.
Alright, he left.
I moved him.
Gambit again, bro.
Always Gambit, bro.
Yeah,
It's always Gambit.
it's always gonna be Gambit, bro. They're scared of Justin, bro.
Alright.
Alan was probably telling them fucking horror stories or some shit, bro.
They're nerfing you hard, bro.
Yo,
What are we
Who's
playing
in it,
with?
bro? Pick someone.
Guggen, you make the decision, bro. I'll trust
Iron
you.
Man again?
No.
Pick.
Pick someone, bro.
I would say Iron Man, bro. Let's not deal with this.
Fuck, man.
Nah, I'm cool with him, man. Arjun, never mind. I understand you.
I'm not DPSing.
Bro, you gotta tell me that, bro.
Good.
Oh my
I
god.
trust you,
Alright,
bro.
you guys are selling, bro.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yo,
we can hear you.
domination,
Oh, we can hear you
Yes.
now.
Finally, bro.
Let's go.
on my phone, bro.
Yeah, I'm playing Penny. It's domination.
Why they ban
They
Blue?
didn't. I don't know. They didn't ban Penny.
Who's looking fucking more?
The mightiest Avenger.
Okay, we shouldn't.
Would you guys want
Loki,
me-
we
want
should
me
not
to
have been
ban-
Iron Man,
want me
bro.
to be DPS?
Let's do 3.
Oh, I can switch.
Okay, I'll go DPS.
Eat nuts and
It's on
kick
this role, bro.
I don't like.
Is this enough
I don't
healing?
like
I don't like this healing
I don't
combo.
like the Jeff and Warlock combo.
Oh, that's our only healers are Jeff and Warlock. Yeah,
No, it's Jeff, Warlock, and Mantis, actually.
Surfa, do you want to play Penny?
Oh, why do we have four? We have four healers. Okay, no. I feel like.
What the fuck are we doing, bro?
Okay, no, I got it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I like this.
Circle going no more? Alright, bet.
I like Mantis, Warlock, Rocket.
No, we need two. I think we need two tanks.
We need two
bro.
tanks.
Yeah,
We
for
need
this
two
map, For
tanks.
this map, we need 2 tanks. I'll switch to Meg.
Alright, that's fair. Do we have enough healing output?
I don't think it's enough healing, bro, compared to Luna and what's the other one? Cloak and Dagger?
Okay,
They're way better healing.
Emmett,
They're
can you
way
go back?
better
Any?
Yo, have we
Alright.
seen Surfa's Cloak and Dagger yet, bro?
First
I
round,
don't think we have,
first round
bro.
for a bit.
I think it's time for.
Okay, go Cloak and Dagger, bro.
To the mission area.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
All right, let's go.
Who knows,
Let's go.
bro?
Let's go. I like this. I like this a lot.
We could be domination
Loki,
players, bro.
A Luna would also be fire. Justin, wasn't Luna your like go-to? Why didn't you pull that out yet?
She's not really my go-to anymore. Also, I think she's kind of fast, to be honest.
Hey, Loki and I are like on the side.
Get 10th line killer, bro, please.
I have to
So
walk.
Iron Fist backline. Iron Fist. Okay. We need someone to get Iron Fist, bro. Who's it gonna be?
Stay near Penny Nest, bro. Stay near Penny Nest.
Bro, my Penny Nest is dead.
They're playing crazy dive.
We're so all over the place. Holy.
Yeah, we got no consistency here. Iron Fist still on me, bro. Holy. Iron Fist. Okay, Iron Fist is dead. I'm ulting on point. I'm about to die. I sacrificed my life for Pakistan. Oh, Pakistan returned the favor.
I did.
Bro.
Gary's dead. Come to point, please.
I might play Rogue if
Come to
it's
point,
not
come to
working.
point.
Yo, we were all.
Yo, I have 2 mans on me. There they go.
We're playing Penny. We're playing Penny.
Okay, one of the strategists is dead.
Yeah, we're winning.
One of the strategists is dead. Okay.
Back on.
Kill Rogue. Okay, we're good.
Oh, nice.
Got the point. Gary's back.
Grab that point. Hold it down.
Gary's back.
Bro, the fucking Iron Fist is cooking me.
Please.
Holy
Iron
fuck
Fist
my
cooking.
aim, bro. Okay, he's dead.
Alright, we're about to bother the fuck out of them now.
I'm back.
Here's someone around the corner.
Alright, ready?
Which
Just
corner,
loop up
bro?
around my nest and Iron Fist won't be able to do anything.
Yo, Iron Fist is hiding down here.
Yeah, I hear him.
He's behind us.
Right there.
Okay.
I pinged it.
Okay, yo, don't all focus on him. They're coming.
Okay.
I'm staying. I'm watching this
I'm
shit.
ult.
I hear him.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have support up. They have support ult up.
Yeah, one of their supports is Deadpool, so you can't get it all. He has to earn it again every time he dies.
Iron Fist on Iron Fist.
On me.
Iron Fist on me.
Yo, come to point. Come to this. Come to
They
this.
just support all
one
this.
hero
They
else.
just-
One
Ulted, they
hero else.
ulted, they
They
ulted.
just support all this. They just support all this.
Watch out for Bucky, watch out for Bucky.
Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive.
Captured more than half of this area. Keep going.
Kill Alan. Alan's dead. Bucky's dead.
Get back on point, get back on point, get back on point, get in the bubble, get in the bubble.
I'm on point. I'm on point.
I died.
Stay in the nest, stay in the nest, stay in the nest, stay in the nest. This is oh the fuck, the nest is gone.
Alton, get near it, get near it.
Nice, nice, nice.
Can we get this rope? Get this Luna too.
Luna's dead, Luna's dead, Luna's dead, Luna's dead, Luna's dead.
I
Deadpool's dead. No heals on their team. No heals on the team. Just kill Rogue.
Let's go, Manir.
Rogue's dead. Oh my
this, Storm.
fucking god, bro.
get the storm. Yo, domination might be our
He's
best.
gonna ult, he has ult. He has ult. Don't let him use it. When they come back, he's probably gonna ult on us.
Yo, Manir, you haven't played DPS, have you?
I tried a little bit first round and then I swapped off roll.
Yo, back up, back up, back up. Don't just stick. Don't stick on him. Don't stick on him.
Yo, everyone stand on the point. It moves faster. Doesn't it?
I think it maxes out.
It
The max out is 3.
Oh, okay.
That's flanking us.
Yeah, yeah. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's gonna break the nest from that, I think. Yeah. Fuck.
I'm dead.
Okay. We have Walt on the point. Walt time.
Iron Fist.
Yo, someone get that. A fist. A fist
Iron
is
Fist
dead.
dead. Iron Fist dead.
Rogue's low. Rogue's dead.
Eris dead.
Rogue dead. Rogue dead.
Ooh,
Get cloak and dagger. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Nice, good shit. Good
Okay.
shit.
Shit, guys.
Let's fucking go.
The moon.
Let's fucking go.
Mother moon, bro. Mother moon is cooking.
I know they're
I like
they're
this comp. I
fucking
like
pissed,
this
bro.
Okay, I like the comp. Imagine if I was more used.
I have
Bro,
a
Gary
Like,
pulled me in.
you're locked in, you're
Gary pulled me in and then
Fundamental.
fucking died in half a second, bro.
Yo, Guggen,
Yeah.
use your ult to stall, bro. It's not really like it's best used
What
to
30
just stall.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Use
What
ult to
happened?
stall.
Use your ult to stall.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
use
yeah,
it.
yeah, no. I ult to bait out their support ults.
And Guggen, make sure you're using both your fires at the same time, bro.
Which fires?
Right click and left click, bro.
Bro, you guys are lecturing the best penny player here.
Bro, bro, just use it strategically,
I
bro.
believe this.
No, but use it like on the supports, bro, so the supports can't fucking aim, bro. That's like the main
Bro,
thing.
why you think I've been doing this whole game, bro?
Bro.
Why you think I'm I'm annoying as fuck.
Alright, bro.
I
Alright.
just opened a new.
Got it?
Let's,
Bro, I'm
let's
saving.
go.
I saved my.
Yo, Guggen, bro. Make sure you like you don't even have to reload, bro, on that character, bro.
Fuck, bro. This is my favorite Iron Man map, bro. Fuck you guys.
They're playing. Oh, he's on the nest.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I want
Iron Fist is gonna get me.
Holy frame rate
I
drop.
want priority of this.
Fuck that bitch.
Knowledge.
Iron Fist is
I get.
What do you get priority of, bro? Oh, of the point.
Yeah.
Iron Fist is chasing me.
Yo, if I get hit with that, I'm gonna
Iron Fist?
die.
Yo, Emma Frost.
I have
Iron Fist is
fast
one.
load.
Iron Fist. Iron Fist
Oh,
survived.
I'm dead. Fuck. Emma Frost got my ass.
I'm dead.
The no more squids got me still.
Okay. We gotta call that shit out, bro. They're making
Yeah,
swaps.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
making swaps. They're making swaps.
Target the point. Yeah, target the squids.
They do not have authority anymore. They have an Emma Frost. Like we gotta.
Oh, they
Emma
have no
Frost and
more.
no more. Yeah, Emma Frost no more.
There's no longer a Bucky.
Y'all are good. Y'all are good.
Yeah, we're good. I'm beaming him.
One's dead.
Yo, we're low-key good at a corridor.
Yo, do not.
corridor
Yeah. This is good for Emma Frost. Fuck.
Oh, I shouldn't have marked up. That's my bad.
I stopped her. Oh fuck. I almost have my ult back.
I have ult.
I have all two. Nice.
I'm ulting on them.
Insane heals.
Tank dead.
Alright, move up.
Oh,
I'm trying to
okay.
kill Alan.
I'm dead.
Alan's
But
one.
I'm dead. But my ult's still on point. Okay, nice.
I am ready to put on a
Okay, healer else. Oh shit. Back up. Stay in healer. We have healer else out.
I'm not done with this fight yet.
Holy.
Bro, lucky I forgot. I told myself I was supposed to restart my computer before I played this game.
Yo, can we kill this rogue, please?
I'm coming back. I'm coming back right now.
Dying. She's dying. Dying. Dead.
Yeah, Emma Frost.
Ulted him. Big ult.
Nice, good ult.
Get Emma.
Get to that killer.
One
Get to that
shot.
killer, bro. Okay, nice.
Yo,
No
get
more's
Alan,
up there.
get
No
Alan,
more's
fuck
up there. He's just chilling,
Yeah,
bro.
don't let him.
Okay.
Do I climb this? I do.
I hear Iron Fist.
Yeah, back there.
Yo, don't 1v1 him. Don't 1v1 him. It's not worth it.
Yeah, yeah. If we stay together, we're like better against
Oh,
Iron
just
Fist.
call it out. Just call it out.
Ape together?
Iron Fist up here. Iron Fist up here. Iron Fist up here.
Left side, left side, left side, left side, left
Down
side.
there. He's running.
Back up.
Okay. Their tanks are back on point. Their tanks are back. Coming back to point.
Back up. Back up.
Iron Fist 1.
No more still above us. Don't forget about that guy, bro. He's one. No more's one. No more's one. No more's one, bro.
That's out of my range.
Yeah, I'm annoying them, but I don't know if I'll be safe.
You good, you good.
Yeah, I'm gonna low-key chase him.
Too many tentacles.
10 line killer dead.
This is good. They're making mistakes.
Ammo for us.
Oh,
Yeah, they're making. They're low-key selling. Yeah.
I need heals up top. Heals up top. Heals up top. Heals up top.
I'm trying.
Nice.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we're good. We're good. I'm coming back down.
They're definitely banning penny. Yo, this revive is so clutch. What the fuck? Kill that Luna if you can.
Fuck.
She ulted.
Fuck. Punisher's dead. Punisher's dead.
Yo, they
No more's back up. No more's back up there.
Alan up top. Alan up top.
He's one shot. He's one shot. He's one shot. Fuck.
Out of my range.
Where?
Up top still.
Up top.
He's gonna get healed. Like, healed again. 10th line kill a half. 10th line kill a half.
Got you a mate.
Excellent. That's really good.
I'm pushing up. I'm gonna ult on them.
Yeah, Balaj.
Yo, mirror.
I'm back.
Good shit. Good.
Punisher dead again.
Good call.
Get rogue.
Balaj on point. Just focus him, please.
I can ult if needed. Okay.
Get Deadpool. Get Deadpool. Get Deadpool.
1.
Hey,
Dead.
this bitch.
Okay, Angela.
Angela. Dead.
Dead.
They're gonna portal. They're gonna portal. They're gonna portal.
Dead.
Get this guy stalling. He's stalling for time. Get stalling for time. Okay. Oh my
shit.
fucking god.
Good shit.
Look at us.
Good fucking shit, bro.
Yo, look
Look
at
at
how
us.
much, look at how much y'all coaching helped Gogan, bro. Your coaching helped Gogan so much.
You guys, bro.
Yo. Honestly, we should put us everybody else in the coach section and on the menu and just
What's up, Gogan out there, bro?
Again, mule.
Bro,
again.
give me a gun right now.
That's my MVP.
Let's
Hey,
fucking
hey.
go.
Hey, I want it on the record. Cloak and dagger. That was my.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hey, bro.
Hello.